Hi, it's Jade of Jaded Crafts and Creations. Today we will be making my Autumn Bliss cowl pattern. Normally it is made with Lime Brands Woolies Thick and Quick, as seen here. But today we will be making it with Bernet blanket yarn. And you can see it still has the same beautiful texture, but with the switch of yarn, it's so soft, and it's going to be extra warm and cozy for the upcoming winter. If you purchased the December Yarn Party box from Kitchener Yarn Co., you will have received a big ball of Bernet blanket yarn, 300 grams, and 2 patterns, both of mine, which I am extremely grateful for. To be a guest designer in a yarn subscription box is just a dream come true for a budding designer. Today's video, we will need our Bernet blanket yarn, and mine was generously donated by the Kitchener Yarn Co. so that I could make this video for you. And my color is Ivory Tweed. And you'll also need a pair of scissors and your darning needle to weave in your ends, and a stitch marker always helps as well, just to mark that first stitch in the round so we don't have to guess where it is. You'll also need a 10mm hook, and today I'm using my Furls crochet hook. All right, so let's get started. For the pattern, it says you can foundation half double crochet 50 stitches, or you can chain 51, half double crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then half double crochet in each stitch. And we'll do the second one just to keep it nice and simple. So we will start with our slip knot, and we will chain 51. Okay, so we have our 51 chains, and now we will start our half double crochet back to the beginning. So we will yarn over, and we want to put our hook in the second chain. So this is the first and the second. So we've got our yarn over, insert your hook into the second chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And we will mark that first stitch so we can see it clearly. Oops. And then we will put 1 half double crochet in each chain all the way back to the beginning, and we will have 50 half double crochet at the end. And I will just do a couple more with you, and then we'll meet back at the beginning. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And I'll do one more. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and you'll just keep doing that, 1 in each chain all the way back to the beginning. Okay, so I've made it to the end of my chains. So without twisting this, make sure our stitches are nice and flat. We're going to slip stitch it to our first stitch. There we go. Sorry if you can hear my little kitten meowing out there. Okay, and then at the end, we'll use this little tail and just weave these couple pieces in here and sew that closed. Okay, so now we will chain one, and we are going to half double crochet in the third loop. Now, the third loop is a little bit hidden. I'm just going to pull my hook out here. Now, these are the loops that we would normally work through. This is the front and back loop. If you twist your work towards yourself, there's this hidden third loop back here. So that's the one we'll be working into, and that'll create that nice braided look. So get my hook back. We'll yarn over, and here is that third loop. Insert your hook in through there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops, and we will move our stitch marker up to mark that first stitch, and we're ready to keep going. Okay, so now we'll just keep going. Here's our second stitch. We'll just twist that towards you, and there's that third loop right here. So we'll yarn over and insert your hook. You can see that, here we go, to that third loop, yarn over, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops. And I'll do that again with you. So here's our next stitch. I'm going to twist that towards you, and here's the third loop. So we'll yarn over, insert into the third loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops. We'll do the next one. Here's our third loop, yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three. There we go. And you can see that we're already starting to get that nice braided look. So let's continue on. You'll put one half double crochet in the third loop in each stitch all the way around, and I will meet you back there. So here we are at the end of round 2. You should have 50 half double crochet in the third loop, and we will slip stitch to our first stitch, chain 1, and then you'll yarn over and work into the back loop, which is a little hard to see because we just slip stitch into here, but here's our front and our back loop. So you'll insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up your loop. So you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and we will mark that first stitch. And we'll do that again, yarn over, and we're working into the back loop this time. Here is your front loop and your back loop. So your front loop is closest to you, back loop is furthest from you. Working the back loop only, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And I'll do that again. Here's your back loop, yarn over, insert into the back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And one more time. Here's your back loop, yarn over, insert to the back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay? And you can see we're getting just a little bit of a different texture here. So you'll keep going, putting 1 half double crochet in the back loop only in each stitch, and I will meet you back at the end of the round. Okay, so I've made it to the end of my 3rd round, and I've slip stitched to the first stitch to complete it. For round number 4, we will repeat the half double crochet in the 3rd loop only, and then the round after that will be half double crochet in the back loop only, and you'll keep alternating those 2 rows until you have 12 rounds. And I will meet you back here at the end of 12 rounds. If you need help with the stitches again, just rewind the video and watch the half double crochet in the 3rd loop and in the back loop again. Here we are at the end of the 12th round, and we will slip stitch to our first stitch to complete the round, yarn over and pull that through, and you can cut your yarn, and you'll be ready to weave in your ends. So you'll need to do that one, and I'll show you this one. So we will just work this back and forth through these few stitches here, just to pull that closed. There we go. And then you can just tuck that on the inside. And just keep weaving. And there you go. And I'll leave that one after, but there is our Autumn Bliss cowl in the Bernay blanket yarn. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please consider liking and subscribing if you would like to see more.